In this video, me and you are creating how it is for us, so that I have the whole month of December in Washington. And to start with, I'm freaking out because I didn't quite have all my tools laid out that I thought I did, so I was trying to find everything that we needed, and I was trying to explain to Joe what everything looked like and what we needed to do for and find that we were able to find everything we needed, and we are starting to pick the hues and the colors I want to use, and like I said, this is the Christmas tree piece, so I wanted it to say that and have the vibes that I wanted to be able to give it my own twist. So what I did is I picked around the same lines of Christmas colors that is a little bit different. That I thought it was kind of a deep maroony purplish real dark red, champagne red is what it's called. And I also went with a kind of the orangest, reddish color to complement that. And I, instead of a straight green, I went with kind of a turquoise, bluish green, and for the rose, I went with a real bright golden yellow rose, and as you can see here, we are just starting the labels, colors, starting to find those colors in my assortment of holly ink, and George is holding each one of them up for me, and I was explaining to you viewer at home that the alcoholics can stain your hands very little. It's not nothing to worry about, that you need either work it up to prevent that, or you can do what I do and just wash your hands when you're done, and away you go. Now, we are just about to start applying color to the super paper, and I start with the champagne red because the way I was taught to use color theory was start with the is color that you're using is work your way out to the lightest color that you're using. And it takes me a little bit to get a hold of my tan and everything set the way I need it to because remember, I do have this stuff with one hand, right? And sometimes it's a pain to make my body cooperate. But we are just about ready to apply color, and right here I start to do that. And without holding, you want to lay down a good bit of color, because the more color you lay down, the better the outholding will work with the pigment of that color. Now, as you can see, I'm applying a generous amount of color, but not going over QS, because I want to start with a decent area, but I do not want my first color that I apply to zoom out so far that it takes up the whole paper. And Joe is just about to apply the outline to that pretty decent spot of color that I apply. And when he does, the color will come out, and there are all sorts of cool shapes, and there are all sorts of cool things with it. A really neat feature of this video is when you apply alcohol to the ink, it's a very free-flowing, very fluid medium, and it doesn't take a whole lot of work to get from really neat color changes and color variances. And now as you can see what applying alcohol and the fumes are starting to show up. And one thing about this video is the color washes out really easy. So you have a lot of light spots and dark spots, but that's exactly what you want. That's just how the medium works with this. Another reason I love this medium and this technique is it's just beautiful to watch what and how much the colors believes in transition in the lighter colors that I'm using right here because gotten from the campaign with to kind of this on this type with because like Christmas but with a twist and I just apply color and apply color because the more color you use, the better the alcohol will work. And at this point in the piece, I am comfortable that my colors will work together and cerebral together because this medium is really forgiving as far as color series. Now, with that being said, you cannot take out on this red and put it directly on top of the Jewish purple. That will turn Maddie and it won't look like, but you can do if you're really careful. You can bring two contrasting colors next to each other and have the edges bleed into one another, and you can get away with that. Like you see here is the orange red and the champagne red are really starting to be together on the edges, but you can still see there's multiple different shades and different qualities of all the colors. As time goes on, the colors will do more and more and more, and we are just about ready to flip the piece upside down and start working in the blue and green palette with my turquoise blue and those type of colors. And like I said before, this medium is really forgiving, but it does have its limits as far as what you can do with color theory. So we're flipping the paper upside down so that I can work with the turquoise blues right here, and you can see I'm doing the same thing I was before. I'm just applying a generous amount of color and a generous amount of layers so that the color can see and judge and interact with itself the way it's supposed to. Now, I said that you can't put two contrasting colors directly on top of you, on top of one another, but you can run them next to each other and have them leave. This is what I'm talking about. Obvious that edges have done this together real nice, and you can see the edges are a lot darker because of how they done this together. But there is still multiple shades and multiple tones of every color, from the orange to the red to the blue, and multiple bands of light and dark. Seems that here we come in with a solution called brandy solution, which this helps the edges than this not much better and not much clearer. It doesn't take a lot to get it to work, but you do need a little bit. If you didn't try to use it, but you do not have to, I do it because I like the way it looks, but it's all honest preference. Now, as you can see, it's bleeding and it's morphine and doing all the treatment that's and we are just kind of letting the ink set a little bit and the colors leave that we are just about ready to flip it the other upside down so that I can go back to writing this the reddish on this color. And when I do that is when I really start to go down with laying the ink down, because my color palette is set for the piece, and I know how those colors should play together, and my edges that I initially started with have been. So as you can see, I'm pulling the color to that side of the paper because I know I need a lot of layers for the outer quality to be able to work with. So I will do that for the rest of this video, and I want you to watch this, how much the piece moves and changes within that time period. Because believe me when I tell you, it's natural. Now, I do need to move it down so I fill in the edges and do all of that, because one downside to this medium is, for me, is the edges are very hard to completely filled in, because if a person passes the paper too much, the oil from acid will resist, and the pigment will wash out over that one spot, and it'll have a light spot in it. We are adding alcohol to all the ones I just laid down, and you'll see that it's really fine mix and foam, and they are starting to form, but you will see if you get under those plumes and those layers, a little bit of my line is still there. But if you wash, it won't be there after enough time, because you're all the alcohol will get to that ink. So we are just letting the ink and the colors kind of do that thing and work and playing. We are just discussing how neat it is to watch and how beautiful it is to watch. And I'm just about ready to move it again and start working in a different area, because I want to finish out the rest of that bottom of what is the top right now with the champagne red that I started with. But keep in mind, all these colors need together, and so there's gonna be light and dark, and there'll be spots that I didn't even plan for, that will just show up over time in these pieces with this medium. But that is right for me. If you never know what you're gonna get, how it's gonna turn out, and if you look at the edges of the blue and the purple, those really have light bars in them, white bars, so we try to use the brandy side of it to get the 2 or 3 or however many payments that are there to just naturally blend. But eventually you just have to physically add even more alcohol and payment to get to kind of submit together, which is what I'm trying to make here. What kind to add to blend more, to blend more. But as you can see, I go back to the champagne reds and just keep on filling in the bottom piece right there. And I just go back to the other side of the paper and all up the side of it to the top of it because more pigment, more layers, more color, more depth, and so I just went away. And if you add more color, you're really gonna see the improvement, see the depth and the variation of color. And but even with the amount of color that I'm adding, I'm still gonna have this. I'm still gonna have little areas that this won't blend, and it's just part of it. It's part of it. Any piece, anything that you do, not enough. I really enjoy this and news because there's no rules to it. And I don't. When I do things, whether it's credit or what you make, all I have in my head when I thought is about 3 to 5 colors I'm going to use. The rest of it, I just kind of run with, and whatever happens. That's the technique I use, and I would say 95% of my pieces. I do know how to read a photo and do all that, but color theory and abstract work is my forte, it's my bread and butter, it's what I enjoy the most. So this medium is right up my alley. And as you can see, because of all that, I added the depth of the top portion of the beef or the something with part of the piece is good. Awesome. That's beautiful and deep, and you have this swim in it. As I'm saying here, I want to come back in with just a little bit about, say, the purple, just to get it a little bit more color. But before I do that, I want to transition between the sounding right and the turquoise blue, and this is one of those instances where you just have to add more ink and more pigment because you want to blend that edge, but it is even more defended because of all the lights and the dots, and I'm telling you to put even more ink down just right along that transition, because there are right spots that we can't get rid of, and we tried drawing on it, and it just didn't work. So when Joe set it down, here I'm gonna tell him to I'm gonna tell him to just some more of the winning turquoise blue, because blowing on it is not working. Sometimes if you hit it fast enough, you can still move the ink, but that only works if you do it before the ink fully set. So we are just adding more pigment, and as you can see, the outer white and the blue part is gone, and you want to look at the edges and see how they look, and I'm still adding a little more to, and a little more to this working that transition, because at this point the teeth has its past has its direction. I just have to pretty it up, finish it out, and I'm about to add the views work really like as we flip the teeth over here, you'll be able to see that. And that's just how the video works. I don't know why it does it, but it's just how the medium works, how it flows, and this, like the piece is 95% done. I'm just basically finishing out the top, and I'll add the parts of that yellowy old I was telling you about earlier, and I just add that. Is basically a color. So I add it, and on the top there I add it, and on the edge farthest away from the camera, and that pretty much finishes up the big heavy piece. Now what you're seeing me do is I'm just looking for any little white edges that I might have missed, or that had a bit of a resist towards due to the oil on your hands, like I was saying earlier, but I'm not really finding a lot of them. Just a few finishing touches, but there you see what basically finished my marble designs holiday season piece looks like it's a holiday for sure, but it's a holiday with a twist, because I'm not conventional. I will never be conventional with this way. Doing tailor conventional idea and giving it your own twist will always be part of my life and my model. I will see you on the next 5 time.